we're doing a version of crossing the streams, but we're calling it crossing the sauces because we're going to do a hot sauce challenge while we do an episode of crossing the streams. Oh man, so I don't know. I don't know why I was so readily agreeable to this because I was looking at this and then I went to open I told Jake this earlier. I told him that I went to open the bottles because they have those little plastic shrink like wrap things on the top that are really hard for me to like peel off. So I told him that I peeled them all off. Just opening the box. I don't know if this did this for you. I could smell it.
Yeah, there was a couple where it hit me taking off the wrapper, and I was like, "Oh no, this is like number 4 or 5."
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It was just taking the wrapper off. This is a hot sauce challenge. There's 12 sauces. So most of you are probably familiar with the hot ones one. We're gonna do this one today because it was a little easier for us to procure for both me and Jake. But there's 12 sauces in this run. I honestly don't know how it's supposed to like scale from like not so. Or are they all hot to begin with? I don't know.
All hot. There was one bottle which I saw on the back. It's number 11, 10. It's number 9.
9.
Where it says made with 1 million Scoville capsium extract.
Oh, I saw this. I saw this when I popped the thing off of it.
1 million is, to me, that's scary crazy. I didn't realize it got that high.
Oh, it gets that high from what I've seen on some of these other challenges.
The jalapeno pepper is 8,000 Scovilles.
And this is 1 million.
Yeah.
What's it on the top? What's on the highest one? Oh, that's made with 1 million.
So that's the only one I can see that says... Oh, wait, no, number 12 says it's made with 1 million as well.
Right,
so
that's why I just looked at
extra stuff that kicks your butt on the rest of this. But yeah, when I pitched this to you, like...
Yeah.
It was like maybe like a day or so into us sort of, all agreeing we're all going to do another week of fundraising for Stand Up to Cancer again this year.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, what can I do? What's the fun? Where's the angle in this? I was like, I really would like to do more like collaborative streams with people. And I was like, more and more. What can we do? Let's rip off hot ones. I messaged you and was not expecting you just to be like, yeah, sure, let's do it. Just like instantly.
Yeah.
That was the fastest reply I've gotten.
I was very agreeable. I'm going to admit it. Maybe because it was you, Jake. Maybe because I hadn't done one of these before. I just like, sure, let's do it. Let's go. Here I am staring at these sauces. So our format, we're gonna put these on like a chicken tendy, right? Do you have your chicken tenders ready? Oh, you have
my plate of chicken tendies. Oh, look at that! Wow, why are the American ones so yellow?
I mean, I think part of that's my camera. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, fair enough.
I think part of that's my camera. It's a little brighter. We got tendies though, so we're gonna pour the sauce on. This is the format. We're gonna pour the sauce on the tendy. I'll ask a question. You'll answer. We'll try to get through it.
Yeah,
12 times basically.
Pretty much. I've got a spare plate to pour because otherwise it's just going to be an absolute mess all over my desk. And I've got work on Monday. I can't work with a saucy mess.
Oh, that's actually a really good idea. So you added a like a $25 like if you donate you can ask a question, right? Is that a thing? That's the thing.
Yeah, I did that. I put. I've got 2 tiers. I've got because I wasn't quite sure of like how many people were going to be like asking question via donations.
Right.
I've got a $25. We'll try and get round to it, and then an immediate. So this can be like thrown in at any time.
Okay, got it. But that's going to be the format. We're gonna take a sauce. I'll ask a question. You'll answer in kind, and then we'll try not to die. I think is that the.
I think it's against Twitch TOS if one of us like actually dies. So that's
it's against TOS.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna edge slightly below that.
Okay. I mean, well, just try not to. Okay. How are you feeling about this? Are you feeling ready?
I mean, I'm feeling things.
You're
Let's
feeling
put it that.
Yeah, you're
I'm feeling
feeling
things.
okay. Okay. I guess the only thing we can do to start is to just go for it. Are you gonna go for a big old bite? Like what's our
Oh yeah, like I'm no nibbler here, okay?
You're a
I'm not,
nibbler.
you see those celebrities on Hot Ones who like kind of like they barely it barely even touches their mouth, like they sniff it.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, I had so much there." It's like, no, come on now.
Yeah.
I know. Oh wait, who's the first one who dropped out? Who's the guy who does the meme and DJ Khaled? Have you ever watched his episode of Hot Ones? He was
Yeah.
I don't think he'd survive 12 sauces.
Yeah. So this one's called, what is this? Ass Kickin Bacon? Is that what this is?
Ass Kickin Bacon. And the little sub thing that goes along with this in the box says, "You're baking me crazy." I've hot sauce. This is how much we're saucing here.
So I sauced, I think, pretty close.
Okay, cool.
What do you think? Okay, so ready? Here we go.
3,
Cheers.
2, 1.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a little kick to it, but it's a little fruity.
Is it fruity? I taste the bacon. I taste a little bacon.
Just a little bit.
It's like the smoky, like.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you ready for the first question?
Yeah. Let's go.
JakeStuds, you were on my podcast, this show, last year. It's been a while. What has happened since we last spoke, and what's new with JakeStuds?
Wow, what's new with JakeStuds?
Yeah.
There's been some small tech upgrades and things like that. New layouts. I kind of decided as well to take streaming just a tad more seriously.
I noticed, yeah.
Like I want to, even though my amount of time that I can invest into it at the moment can't change. I'm taking just a little bit more sort of like time to like prep things. I'm looking here and there. I'm seeing what other people are doing. I'm scoping out the world and things like that, and trying to see how I can grow and diversify.
Awesome. Is there anything notable that you've really like focused on since you've done so?
There is one thing noticeable that I have done, but I don't want to talk about it yet.
Oh, okay. It's a secret.
Because it could go either way.
Okay.
Like it could be a thing that happens or doesn't happen.
Okay.
But it's spurred from some recent past things where I've had people reach out to me to do XYZ as, JakeStuds, Studsy Wudsy. Like not too long ago, I did a campaign with 2K UK who, got me to help promote the new Lego game, which is, the first time that's ever sort of really happened as sort of being a content creator for me. I've always helped other people sort of achieve those things, but never had that for myself. So it's kind of cool.
That's excellent. I'm glad to hear. I can't wait to hear what it is that you actually were up to. Can't wait to hear.
Yeah. There's one person that one or two people that know. My girlfriend. I'm 99% sure I told my girlfriend, but my best friend.
Maybe you did. Who knows?
Who knows? But my best friend Connor also knows. And he's sworn to mass secrecy.
All right. So that was a good warm up question, right? Yeah. And then that was a good warm up sauce too. So
I could. That was just a nice sauce in general. Like you could put
it was just a nice sauce,
healthy amount on there.
You ready to do the next one?
Yeah, this one's
chili lime. Yeah. What's the thing say?
The little red slogan for this one says, "Awesome on shrimp and rice," which is less of a slogan, more of just like
more like a recommendation, really.
Yeah.
I put a
like
big,
some like a sauce sommelier of such.
yeah, I put a big glob on here.
Oh, this one's viscous.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I can smell it.
No.
I
An
can
air
smell
bubble
it.
popped
I can
and a
smell it.
lot more came out.
I can smell it. Okay.
My sense of smell is actually quite terrible.
This might be in your
suffer
favor.
from like 24/7, 365 hay fever.
Okay.
So
This will be beneficial for you.
maybe.
Okay, you ready?
Right, ready?
Cheers. Here we go.
Cheers. Oh my god. Oh, that one really peaked it up a little bit. Oh no!
Okay.
Oh no! I think it was the lime. There's a lot of lime in there.
Yeah, it's very you can taste the citrus in that one.
Yeah. Amor, I don't want to interrupt the flow, but I've had a $30 immediate question donation.
Okay.
Which has come, I want to preference this, has come from my girlfriend. So I guess you also have to answer this about your partner as well, this question.
Okay. Sure.
What do you hate most about your partner? Which is just
wow. I have to answer this
question.
too. I have to answer this too. Okay. You go first.
I hate how generous she is with her humor and donations to stand up.
Wow, there it is. There it is. You know, it's so funny because I'm going the same route with like I promise I wasn't trying to like steal this answer, but more than anything, she's so damn nice to me. She's just so damn nice to me. And
it's the worst when they're so nice,
she's also really like very I mean generous, like you said, but like she's very understanding. It's rare that she's ever like not cool with something that I'm doing or saying. She's very like empathetic in that she's like, yeah, like maybe I'll be very frustrated and pissed off because of something stressing me out from work or whatever, or I'm being obnoxious like I can be sometimes, but she's always very cool with it. And she's always like, no, I get it. Work's stressful, or I get it. You know, you're just having fun. And I'm like, when she's mad, I know she's mad. When I know I've done something to make her, but generally she's very, very, very nice to me. And it's not that I hate it, but there are times where I'm like, sometimes I don't feel like I deserve that.
Yeah. I get that. I respect that.
Yeah.
Wow. So what was your question?
My question is, let's talk about the state of the Lego Twitch community. What are your thoughts on how it's grown and changed since you and I talked last year?
Oh man, it's grown massively. Like I've been streaming now I've been affiliate for 2 years. So I've been streaming for about 2.5 years.
Yeah.
Something like that. When I joined, I was maybe one of 3 UK streamers solely doing Lego and almost nothing else. And now there's too many I can count, and there's like loads of like people from like the UK who have like discovered Lego streamers around the world.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've also had like a massive influx of partners, like Twitch partners.
Yeah.
Since the last stream, which is one of those things where we all kind of were like, who's going to be the first? When's it going to happen? But like, we also understood that our community was niche on a platform that doesn't encourage a lot of growth, because it doesn't encourage a lot of exposure unless you supersize and outreach in that kind of way from one singular point outwards and kind of diversify like the people you're trying to raid on into and things like that. So yeah, I think Twitch, like brick building community on Twitch, has grown a lot faster than I thought it was going to grow. I mean, there's been like the brick building stream team that developed in the year. All the partners. There's now like how many people on the stream team? Like 30, 40 people. something like that.
I think it's a lot more than that.
A lot more.
There is 84.
84.
Yeah, I was going to say last time I looked, there was like in just a stream team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, last time I looked, there was like 60, but I'm looking at it now. 84
Wow.
team
That's
members.
amazing.
Yeah, 84 team members. Yeah.
That is a testament to not only just like how Lego is connecting people and things like that, but how welcoming and everything this community is. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What do you think about like some of the influx of creators from other platforms? We've been seeing a lot of that lately too.
Yeah, there's a handful of like YouTubers who have come through, a handful of like Lego masters from around the world who have like suddenly jumped on Twitch. Like we've had there's a couple that have come from like the American Lego Masters, the Belgian one, couple more Australians have joined outside of Billsy. Yeah, I mean I have no issues with anyone sort of jumping on in to Twitch. I think Twitch is a fantastic platform for live streaming. I think it's the reason it does so well because it focuses just on live streaming.
Yeah.
YouTube in its greatness in trying to diversify its revenue has sort of hit a lot of shortfalls. They launch things with the intention of just diluting competition and not really figuring out why people are using a platform over another platform. Does that make sense?
That makes sense. It's interesting.
Like,
I think the whole thing is interesting that like we're starting to see. I consider it somewhat mature now, right? And
yeah,
the fact that we're seeing, at least even within the Lego community, all these shakeups of them, like we're feeling the results of Twitch trying to get those other creators on here.
I think Twitch, for the most part, has the right amount of incentive to be on here to stream. For the most part. Has it screwed a lot up? Yeah, it screwed a lot up.
Have.
Sure has.
Yeah.
But also, it has also recognized where communities turn around and be like, you've stepped a line here, and they've taken a little step back and gone, yeah, well, maybe we did. And they, they're one of the very few tech companies that put their hands up and goes, we crossed a line, we phrased something wrong, we're taking it back to ground zero, and we're going to rebuild it that way, sort of thing. Something like what happened recently happened on like YouTube would have just ignored it until everyone shut up.
Yeah, it's true. Twitch is definitely, I mean, for all the things that they've done and all the things we've been critical of, I do get the sense that they're at least really trying. I mean, I know there's a lot they can do better of, but like,
oh yeah,
I think they're being sensitive to some of the things that are coming up. Not everything, and they're not perfect, but I do feel like as they've made some major missteps, I think they're trying to take steps back and go, oh, yeah.
And they're getting a lot of they're getting more and more competition from these other platforms which are springing up, Kick and Rumble, etc., which are harvesting what are massive streamers on the platform of Twitch. Whether you like them or not, for whatever reason, you can't deny that they're not massive streamers.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they're jumping to these other platforms, and so Twitch has to find some way to bring on new faces, bring on old faces.
Yeah, retain the ones that they have. Yeah. As a lot of streamers are going to other platforms, YouTube, Kick, or even just trying to do more in other places that is less focused on Twitch. So they got to do something about it. You ready to do another? You need ready to do another one of these?
Yeah, let's do it.
What's the next? What's this? Okay, Sriracha.
Sriracha. Okay. I mean, I eat a lot of sriracha.
So do I.
So in
This shouldn't
theory,
be bad. This shouldn't be bad,
this
right?
should be fine.
This one will be
a big
delightful.
lump of heat. Oh man, my stomach's already making the rumblies though.
We're only two in, Jake. We're only
I
two
know.
in. This was your idea, dude.
Oh man.
This was your idea. I don't know what to tell you. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. We might have to spread this one out a little bit.
Thick as well. Oh no, I'll have to shake this one up, try to break an air bubble or whatever's in here.
I'm gonna spread this out a little bit on there. Because it came out as like a massive blob. So.
Oh.
Okay, you ready?
This is some thick sriracha. Okay.
I keep thinking I'm doing way more on here than I should, but maybe it's fine. Ready?
Yeah, 3.
Here we go.
2. Yeah, sriracha.
Sriracha.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a little more than sriracha, but not much more.
It's quite vinegary, this one.
Yeah. I was gonna say it's very the tanginess is there.
I think I prefer that to the chili and lime.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's got that pickly acid taste, but it's not. It's in the right way. Whereas there was too much citrus in the other one. Look at me becoming a hot sauce connoisseur live on the internet.
Okay. Last time we talked, you gave some advice. Make content that you want to watch. You did. Make content that you want to watch. What about your content now reflects this advice?
Wow, what a question.
We're getting spicier.
Yeah, wow. Level 3. Here we go. Let's go ahead to the question at level 12. I think I'm scared more of your question than I am the source. What reflects that in my content? I mean, I'm talking to the community a lot. I like to see content that interacts and revolves around the community. Since we last spoke, I started my Discord channel. Never done Discord before. I've had a Discord account for years. Never had a Discord server. Started my Discord server. It's not massive over there or anything like that, but we chat with the community over there. I'm making things which are focused around community effort and community ideas, and there's no bad answer, there's no good answer.
Yeah.
It's just it's all conversation. For example, the mock I plan to take to Bricktastic in February, which is a massive Lego show here in the UK, which is run by Fairy Bricks. And I kind of had like a base idea in my head. This was the first one I made up here. It's like a record store. And like I put like custom lighting in it. And we're experimenting with augmented reality. So this year we're taking it a little bit back a step to focus on more detail. And that was feedback that came from the community. So hopefully I'm taking some music video habitats. So I'm talking to people all over the internet and in my Discord and being like, what's your favorite music videos? Why are they your favorite? Who's your favorite artists? To try and build these habitats, which I'm going to put on art plates. Instead of like a normal 8x8 plate, I'm using the art plate so they connect together. A little bit more modular, a little bit more rigid. So yeah, I'm making content that sits with an audience. I hope anyway. All content that talks to an audience,
which is the sort of thing you enjoy consuming. Yeah.
100%. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with making content, to sell a product or to, content for the sake of just putting content out because if you want to take being a streamer or being a content creator mega seriously, you have to play to different algorithms on different platforms. There is nothing wrong with making content for the sake of making content, but also if you're doing that, you have to make sure the content's good.
Excellent answer. I definitely think that I think you're walking the walk in terms of the things that I know that you already enjoy. So I didn't expect that question to be as scary as it was for you initially. I was like, oh man, maybe I have to recalibrate some of these other questions that are coming up. Anyway,
no, I just wasn't expecting it. I was like, that's such a good question. That was a proper Sean Evans style question. When like they're like eating their hot wings and they're like, where did you find this fact? Like that was one of those moments.
Yeah,
that was fantastic.
Excellent.
Let's do another one.
3 down, 9 to go. Right, we're on number 4. Cajun.
We are on number 4.
Cajun.
What is Cajun? We don't really have Cajun food in the UK.
It's that's actually a really, I'm not great at describing Cajun. I mean, obviously it's more known in the South, right?
Yeah.
It's they use particular spices. I mean, I could tell you, if I bit into something, I'm like, yeah, that's got some Cajun flavors, but like honestly, I'm not great at describing that.
Okay,
I'll be honest, but I'd love to hear your thoughts, and I'll tell you like how accurate like my perception of what Cajun style spices are. Wow. Okay. This one just kind of poured out.
Mardi Gras somewhere.
This one just poured out.
Oh, it's wet.
After that last one, I mean, it didn't seem bad, but like I felt like my autonomic response is starting to kick in.
Right.
Okay, here we go.
Let's get into this.
Okay, ready? Go.
3. Oh, that's lovely. That's not hot at all. That's just lovely flavors.
Mm-hmm. That tracks with my experience of Cajun foods.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. If you could get rid of one Lego theme that's currently in existence, one Lego thing, like current and past, just like erase its existence altogether, which one would it be?
Easy answer. It's the lack of diversity in colors in brick separators. We need more brick separators in various colors.
That's not a Lego theme.
That's Lego. It's a brick separator. You can buy a brick separator by itself.
But not a Lego theme. Like Friends is a theme, or Star Wars is a theme.
Yeah, I'd say Star Wars, actually.
Oh, there it is.
Too many gray triangles.
That's why?
Yeah.
Okay.
Simple, short.
Okay. Follow-up question.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a theme that you would like to see that doesn't yet exist, or one that you would like to bring back? That
extreme sports. I'd like to see more extreme sports in things.
Okay.
Like skateboarding, BMX, Metro Circus, that kind of stuff.
Okay. All right. Easy. That was an easy one.
Yeah.
That was a good one.
Yeah, I like that Cajun sauce. That Cajun sauce was good.
Cajun sauce was good. Next one. What's this next one? Original? Ass Kickin original? Is that right?
Ass Kickin original. This is the OG of their sauces. Which is Am I reading I was reading the wrong one. I was reading the next sauce, which is the wasabi one, which I'm really not looking forward to.
I'm not looking forward to that.
Oh god, I'm getting the hot sauce burps. This one says the sauce that dawned the ass of Kicking Empire.
I keep misjudging my pour here. Like I go to try to do like a little bit and then it just spilled out. FYI.
These sauces are getting wetter and wetter as we progress.
Ready? Okay.
Let's go. Okay. Peppery.
That's definitely hotter than the last one. The Cajun.
Yeah, I'd say that's. I also wouldn't say that's as hot as Sriracha.
You don't think so? I think it's hot as Sriracha.
But it's got it's not. Oh man, it's not like immediate heat. Sriracha's immediate heat and immediate flavor. This one's a burner. It's now.
You're feeling it.
It's picking up.
Mm-hmm.
It's picking up. It's getting. This is the moment in Hot Ones where they would slow zoom in, and the music would rise, and the person would go, "Ooh," and you hear the boom sound effect underneath.
My eyes are like starting to tear up a little bit. I don't know why.
Make sure you don't touch your eyes with the hot sauce.
Yeah, I'm not trying to touch them right now. All right.
Oh man.
Woo, you ready?
Okay. Oh, my
All right.
tongues are tingling. Yeah, sure.
You've been making stuff on the internet for 17 years now.
Gross.
I know, right? What is the best thing you've done making things on the internet?
Oh man. What is the best thing I've done?
Mm-hmm. What's the thing that you're like, wow, I did that?
I once worked as a. Wow, this one really is a grower. Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. I once worked as a freelancer for a. Oh, I have to take the glasses off. They're steaming up.
Yeah, mine too.
For like a container site company, which is not what you're thinking of in your head. So They repurpose containers and sort of turn them into like places for small businesses and community spaces and whatnot, because they're easy to stack. So you can build them high. They're pretty sturdy. They're watertight. They're very good small business startup style community fostering hubs.
Yeah.
I made a bunch of like documentary-esque sort of stuff, interviewing like the small businesses there, and that was like one of my big highlights of being a content creator. And then what as far as would be deemed as like most successful, I'm spitting everywhere now. Oh no. would be JakeStuds, would be Twitch. I've never seen what would be considered growth like this. I've never seen community engagement like this. I've never seen such a positive force, because I used to come from the world of YouTube. YouTube is incredibly highly competitive. Like even back in the day when YouTube was like, our algorithm fosters and feeds on your collaboration.
Yeah.
Which was such a smart idea back in the day, to be like, we are going to push content where people are sharing communities. Twitch does that in a different way, where it pushes it for good.
Right.
There's no, you've got more views than the other person.
Right.
There's no more. I guess, yeah, it comes down to those like stupid vanity metrics, which is like subscribers, your view count, your likes, etc. And it shows how much of a vanity metric those things are. On the forefront, I mean, the likes and dislikes on YouTube are very engagement content. Like a dislike does affect your video, you just can't see them anymore. But the proof that YouTube took away the dislike because they had the most disliked video on YouTube is a vanity metric.
Yeah.
Like that you never need to actually see those numbers. And you don't see them on Twitch. Yeah. I mean, you see the followers, but as streamers, we know that, someone may have 400,000 followers, but they are only going to have maybe 4,000 people watching. Like, we know as streamers And I think the internet as a totality have gotten pretty good at understanding like a percentage, like you may have 40,000 followers, but you're not going to have 40,000 people watching you every single
Absolutely.
time. So where was the question?
You've been making content for 17 years. What was the best thing that you've made?
Yeah, JakeStuds. JakeStuds and joining Twitch.
The Twitch side of things.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to justify. My reason for saying Twitch is my best content.
Okay. Do you have anything in particular on the Twitch side of things that you're like, this was a really cool stream or a really cool thing I did on stream?
I mean, obviously things like this, things like the stand-up to cancer streams that we've done, the fundraising streams across the board.
Right.
The early days of the brick building community raid train when I joined, we did a speed build competition across all of the channels. Like we all had the same set.
Yeah.
And we sort of made a little inter competition. I thought that was really fun because whilst everyone was like, oh, blah blah's gonna beat you, this etc. None of it was sort of like with malice or anything like that. It was all sort of poking fun for the sakes of fun, not to hurt anyone's feelings.
And can you believe it's been like 3, actually more like 4 to 5 years of like Lego Twitch streaming, right? Like if you're to take into account the community itself. Can you?
It is crazy.
Yeah.
Like to think it's grown to the point it has grown is absolute bonkers. And I think COVID does have a thing to play with that.
Yeah.
Which, mentioning the C word here, but it made, I think, us as humans reevaluate what we value in our day-to-days.
Absolutely.
Like we value our time. We value more time spent with and doing things with people we enjoy, whether it's in person or not. We value more sense of a community. And I think, well, obviously, the brick building community fosters that community incredibly well.
Yeah. It's
incredibly positive, but also it's incredibly proactive. I'm not saying that there's no beef in the brick building community. There's beef everywhere. We're all humans. Like there's people and personalities clash no matter where they are on the internet, etc. There will be beef somewhere, but you don't really hear, see, or smell it within the brick building community. I just wanted to acknowledge very quickly a couple of very generous anonymous donations of $25.31 and $19.69.
Nice.
Which is fantastic because I'm nearly at slamming my face into a cream cake here on Twitch.
Oh yeah, we're getting there. You're getting there, dude.
We're getting there. We're getting very, very close.
Excellent. I might help that along in a couple minutes here.
Oh, no.
Are you ready for, is this number 6? Ready for number 6?
This is the one I genuinely...
This is the one you don't... Why not?
I don't like wasabi.
Oh, you don't? Okay. I love wasabi.
I mean, wasabi I've had has all been just horseradish dyed green. And horseradish just isn't nice.
Okay. I like
it has a
wasabi.
subtle smell to it though.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to. Oh yeah, that's wasabi.
Okay. Oh no.
What?
You like wasabi?
I like wasabi.
Oh man, okay.
You're like dreading it more.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. I've still put a generous amount on there. I'm not wimping out here.
Yeah, I put in a decent amount here.
Oh man,
you're just dripping everywhere.
It's again the sauces that they're getting moister by the second.
They are. They're getting moist. Ready?
Moist. We say moist so many times. We'll just like chat. Just be like, I don't care if you're killing yourselves with hot sauces. We're out.
It's moist.
Moist.
Right. 1, 2, moist.
Oh, it's such a foul taste.
That's pretty good, man. I like that. I like that. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Years ago, you said to yourself, I can make Lego content better than some of these people on YouTube.
I did.
How do you feel you've done so far?
It's such a foul taste. It's so gross. Oh. I feel like I put my stamp there on the Lego YouTube world. And I don't just mean in the fact that I very clearly wasn't opposed to calling people out where they've done stupid and silly things or made silly remarks, as I've made aware in a fair few bits of my YouTube content when I was making YouTube videos. When I was watching YouTube, Lego YouTube, a lot of them were just making content for the sake of content. They weren't doing anything sort of exciting. They weren't doing anything what I would consider YouTubey. YouTube is very good at fostering a very particular style of content. And the popular Lego YouTubers at the time were doing just sort of set reviews. And they were just doing... Well, that's it. They were just doing set reviews.
Right.
There was a little bit of community engagement, but it was more of like, I didn't like this set. Why didn't you like this set?
Right.
Which is just reviewing on top of the reviewing. There was no collaboration or anything, and I didn't get round to doing any collaboration on YouTube. I had some ideas. I was going to do this thing of like building chats with some YouTuber friends of mine and stuff like that, but we never got round to it because I found myself getting competitive in the YouTube space because YouTube fosters competition, and I didn't want to 100% get that far. I didn't want to.
You didn't want to play that game.
I didn't want to play that game. I made my bed with my second to last video on YouTube, which was what I think is a fairly well adjusted. I think it still stands even now, even though I've learned more about the Lego Ambassador Network.
I was about to ask a question on this, so I'm so glad that we're actually getting here. This was going to be one of my other questions, so keep going.
Okay, sure, yeah. So yeah, I made a video called "The Lego Ambassador Network is Broken." The title was stolen from a popular Ash and Flash video, which was called "Lego Ideas is Broken," which I made a response to called "Lego Ideas Isn't Broken," which got me into a whole load of like, I ended up being slagged off on a podcast or two by some silly Lego people who we will not name. That video I made in, I think I made it in 3 parts of just sort of like what an ambassador is, what does an ambassador mean, where the Lego Ambassador Network is now, and where do I think it can go. And I think it was fairly well balanced. I found out later that the Lego Ambassador Network did see that video. I haven't heard from them. I have heard from them, but in more positive lights. So it's they don't hate me for making
right. Yeah.
So yeah, I think I can't remember what the question was, but it's about YouTube content, wasn't it? So yeah, I think my brain is hot sauced. My brain is sauced.
The question was that when you and I spoke back on the last time you were on the show, you initially had said I could make better content, right? Or I could do it better. And so my question was, how do you feel you've done?
I think I made a decent attempt at it. I think I brought a new style to it at the time. I think my views reflected it. because my channel was, started from 0 and it was getting decent views for a channel of 0 from the get-go. So I think it made it self-aware, and I have seen more Lego YouTubers now sort of being a bit more personality focused, realizing that the plastic brick can be a little bit more.
Right.
I mean, you've got people like Diego who does really beautiful cinematic reviews, which is like this whole other twist. It's kind of Casey Neistat-esque. You've got more people doing vlogs about
those
Lego,
lifestyle,
and
those
not in the sense
lifestyle
of
videos.
And not in the sense of like, I'm going to the Lego store and I've got lots of money and look how much all this Lego I can buy. It's more sort of like, I'm going to this event. Let's show off some mocks. Let's look at this. The sort of stuff like, I think people didn't want to touch that style of content previously because it was seen too sort of YouTubey, but then also that was the reason why it worked so well on YouTube, was because it was YouTubey. Like the closest people who ever got to that was Beyond the Brick. But they also very much fit in the sort of journalistic-esque style of things rather than the content style of things. Yeah. Sorry, my brain is sauce. I rambled there, and I got off on a topic, didn't I?
No, you're fine. You ready for another one? We're halfway through. We're on number 7.
We are halfway through.
We're on number 7, right? You ready for this one?
Yeah.
Roasted garlic, right?
I like garlic. Do you like garlic?
I love garlic.
Garlic's amazing.
Love garlic.
My grandma, whenever we used to get ill, used to make me eat a clove of raw garlic.
Why?
Because she said it had healing properties and sort of made you feel better.
Wait a minute.
And I mean, if you've got a cold and you eat a clove of raw garlic, you can guarantee you're going to smell like all your senses are going to be cleared afterwards.
This one's moist as well, this sauce.
It's very moist.
It's moist.
Well, moist. It's dripping again. Yours, you're not dripping on yours. Mine.
Because I've been doing it in such a way that I'm like try to kind of keep it in the middle. Although this one's starting to drip off this side. So 1, 2, moist.
More. Okay.
That's actually not bad. I'm waiting for it to like kick in because I feel like that's the problem.
Yeah. There's a nice amount of flavor to that.
It's a nice amount of flavor. You can taste the garlic for sure.
Oh, yeah.
On the topic of your video, the Lego Ambassador Network is broken. You touched on this briefly, but you criticized diversity at the time. And you kind of spoke to it just now, but how do you think the Lego community, as well as the Lego content creator side of things, has diversified over the years? How do you feel about its current state? Do you think that it's improved? How do you think we can even make it better?
I think it has definitely improved. There are a lot more creators of color. There's a lot more creators, female creators, a lot more LGBTQ plus IA creators that are all embracing the brick, shall we say. And the community is opening up them with open arms. I'm not saying like the community wouldn't have done previously, but previously it very much felt like a little bit more of a sausage fest. To put it in some, gross 90s term. It was very much more of a boys club, and it was very ooh, look at me, show off kind of content, which doesn't necessarily foster that kind like embracing other communities. Oh, this one suddenly kicked out of nowhere. Either that or it's all the other sources on top. You're not sweating or anything. You're just sat there very still. I'm feeling I'm feeling very white.
It's
boy right now.
it's very
With
hot.
my-
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, it is hot. Maybe I'm just more composed, but I'm feeling it, and I feel like I am sweating quite like underneath this hat.
Oh, okay.
I feel it.
Fair. Yeah, no, I think it has grown. I think it has diversified. I think it's accepted community. I'm not fully up to date on the people who are RFLM, recognized Lego fan media
Right.
or Lego ambassadors. I'm not sort of, up to date on the list of, who's who and whatnot. So I can't 100% say of certainty that it has embraced other community
Yeah.
and dived itself into other communities, but I also can't say it hasn't done that either. I mean, I feel like if it had properly done that, we would all really, really know about it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I mean, there's still more that Lego as the ambassador network can do. I think it can embrace and reach out to more diverse and minority communities. Hopefully it will. I think it's really important, especially as one of the key ways that Lego interacts with an AFOL market. Kids don't care who's who, what's what, does what, does how. If you've got Lego bricks, you're amazing. That's as far as kids see it. Adults, unfortunately, we have this tendency of prejudice and all this extra stuff. And Lego reaching out to communities far and wide and more minority communities and communities in various other countries and things like that as well can only benefit them in reaching out. Diversifying, the amount, the types of people that go out and buy Lego, for one.
Yeah.
But also help foster a more positive community.
They've come a long way, even the last couple of years. Yeah. And I'm
definitely
very hopeful for the future of that kind of representation that they've already been trying to include. And so,
yeah, I mean, we're starting to see a lot more of it in sets and represented in minifigures.
Yeah.
And things like that. I want to see Lego represent that in the people that they say these are our champions.
Absolutely.
That's what I want to see more of.
Absolutely. You ready for another one?
Yeah, that one didn't really hit me. I was really
actually, I was waiting. I was waiting for it to kind of start to pick up.
If anything, that one kind of calmed down the.
That was a nice little dip.
Yeah,
it felt like it kind of just a little dip.
Yeah. Let's get into. It's called the hot sauce from hell.
Hot sauce from hell. Cool.
Habanero hot sauce from hell. Fire up your breakfast burrito.
Oh, this is supposed to go.
Tendies?
It's supposed to go on a breakfast burrito. I love breakfast burritos.
That's another thing in America we don't really have over here. We don't really have a breakfast burrito. I don't understand what a breakfast burrito
if
really
it can fit into a burrito, it's good. What do you mean you don't know what that is?
We don't have. We're
you just don't. Okay, so yeah, eggs. Sausage. Breakfasty things. Some places will put hash brown in there or some form of potato. It's like if you need it for breakfast, you just jam it in a burrito and call it a breakfast burrito.
I mean, okay,
wow,
sure. I mean,
wow.
I don't. Yeah, I mean,
are you coming over here for TwitchCon?
I'm not coming over.
Oh man, I was gonna say I'm buying you next time you're here. Buying you a breakfast burrito.
Okay, yeah, I'll have a breakfast burrito.
Yeah. Okay, you ready for this? Was this hot sauce from hell? You ready for this?
Hot sauce from hell.
Hot sauce from hell. 3, 2, 1, moist.
That was nice. A little sweet.
It's a little sweet.
Hmm.
All right.
I'm starting to get chicken fatigue, though.
Me too. I fed a lot of chicken. Okay. You said that Twitch, especially when you and I were chatting last, felt like an early YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of crossover, a lot of community sharing. How do you feel about the state of Twitch in this sense now that it's had a couple of years, at least in the Lego community, to mature, especially since we last spoke? How do you feel about that? Does it still apply?
I feel like we are now solidly in version 1.5 of YouTube.
Okay.
So we've now got our first set of big creators. We've got our first set of partners. We've got starting to get. Do we call them Lego celebrities now? People like Brick and Nick on Lego Masters, are they just general celebrities?
I don't know. I mean, I consider them a celebrity.
Okay, we're starting to get into that era of YouTube where people were starting to be recognized. Heck, I mean, even when I went to Bricktastic, I had a couple of people ask me for photos at Bricktastic, which was well weird.
That's amazing.
So I definitely think we've matured. I definitely think we've started to hit the good point. This is the point where things start getting potentially extra exciting, where communities feed and foster off each other a lot more. Yeah, I think we're like on the bell curve.
We're heading
like
up.
a good 2.5 out of, we're a good quarter point. I don't think we're like fully halfway there. I don't think we're at 100.
Yeah,
I think we're like 25%.
So you anticipate it getting even bigger?
Yes, I do. More people are joining. Where the community is diversifying more and more, not just in the people that stream or the people that watch, but also in the content as well. We're going out of building sets and we're now starting to experiment a little bit more. I'm making stuff full of like augmented reality. More people are streaming games and other stuff too. Yeah, we're starting to show off a little bit more.
Was that 8? We're 8 deep in this.
We're 8.
This whole thing.
Right. I'm not gonna lie. I know we're like 4 sources away from the end, but it's not playing well on my body right now.
Are we done? Do you want to call it?
No. I'm in for the 12.
You're all in?
The 12.
Okay, chat.
I may need to see a doctor about my bowels, but I'm in for the 12.
We got 4 more. You don't have to do them all. We're not here to send you to the hospital.
Oh no, I'm here for the 12.
You don't need to pull you don't need to pull an Amish ace, right? And just throw everything into your body.
I'm not
without
earlier
without care.
Earlier I was saying that there's no competition in Twitch. I'm not just pulling an Amish ace. I'm saying Amish ace can't handle this.
Whoa!
That's what
I think he could. I think he could.
I don't know. I don't think
Amish
so? Ace could handle the heat.
I think he can. I mean, that man has shoved so many weird things into his body. As well as had some hot food.
Now, would I be the one to challenge Amish Ace to this challenge? No, I would not. I don't think I'd do this again. But
I'm
saying if
just
there's someone else
saying
out there.
you don't have to do this. I'm just saying you don't have to. This is the one I was telling chat has 1 million
Made with
Scoville.
1 million Scoville capsule extract. Extremely hot. Oh, it has an actual warning on it.
Oh, this is very like saucy. It's watery.
Extremely hot. Use sparingly. Avoid contact with eyes and other sensitive areas. What about sensitive souls?
All of Jake is a sensitive area.
All of Jake is a sensitive.
It's okay. We don't have to do this. You're not proving anything.
No. I'm here for the fun.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I'm telling you, you don't have to.
Look, I'm no DJ Khaled, okay? The only DJ Khaled I am right now is another one.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
that's hot. Oh, yeah.
Yep. Oh, regret. Regret it does taste like. That is what a taste of regret would be. I might need to get. I might need to get some water on this one or something. Oh,
All right.
hit me.
Who's the one person in the Lego community you want to meet that you haven't yet? And why?
Oh man.
And what would you say or do? Woo!
Oh.
All right.
This is a Shaquille O'Neal moment. Shaq moment, you know, where they zoom in. Oh. Woo! I would like to meet. I'd like to meet Zach.
Yeah? Zach and Rutledge?
Zach Rutledge.
Yeah? Why's that? Why Zach? Woo!
Bugger. I feel like he has a lot of oh man, I feel like he has a lot of insight into creative knowledge and oh god, and community outreach and fostering positivity. And he collaborates like no one else collaborates. His collaborations are on a new level. Oh, it's hit the side of my tongue.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah, I need water. I'm going to get water. I'm getting something. God, no. Oh man, that's so hot. It's so hot. It's so hot. Why is it so hot?
I hear it's hot.
It's necessarily hot.
We don't have to do more. Woo!
God.
Feels like my tongue's on fire.
Mm-hmm.
So you love Zach M. Rutledge, his ability.
Yeah. His ability to foster community and collaboration. I think when he collaborates, there's a sense of purpose to collaboration.
Yeah, absolutely.
He doesn't go out and just it's a collaboration and that's it. There is there's a real sense of purpose to his content.
I love Zach.
Which a lot of people do not have.
I love Zach for that reason. He is such a great dude. He is just amazing in terms of like he genuinely cares about you as the person that he's collaborating with, but he also is committed to making good content. And so
yes.
Yeah, I mean, I've collaborated with Zach a couple times and it's always been great. Do you have any sense of what you would want to do?
Have a breakfast burrito with him.
Yes! Have a breakfast burrito.
100%. By the way, that wasn't a diss on anyone else's content when I said other people don't do collaborations with purpose or anything like that.
No.
I just think Zach
just the level at which
nail on the head.
Yeah, the level at which he operates is just so high.
I'm out of water.
Are you sure you want to keep doing this? We're up to the ghost pepper one. Ghost pepper.
I think let's answer another question and then go ghost pepper. And I think I'm going to reduce the amount I'm putting on because, oh my God.
Okay. You want to just go straight to another question?
Let's just go straight to another question.
We'll go straight to another question. Okay. I'm giving you a second here.
Hit me. Hit me with the toughies. Go on. Hit me.
What is your hot take about Lego content creators? What is the one thing that you wish they'd stop doing?
Reviews.
What's wrong with reviews?
There's only so many ways you can review something. It's a plastic brick that's put together with other plastic bricks, and it's intended for a child's market. AFOLs take Lego reviews way too seriously.
Mm.
The demand that they have, and I'm not talking about any individuals, I'm talking about as a generality.
We're speaking in generality here, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The demand they have for detail in a toy that isn't designed to have detail is astounding. I do not understand it. If you want more detail, go buy a different toy. There are more toys out there that have way more details. Lego itself is an art form. It has an art, it has a style, it has a character, it has a voice. And I think AFOL reviews focus on the wrong things.
How so?
There was recently, and I will call this one out because it's absolutely stupid. Brick Fanatics, the AFOL website, recently posted a blog which is just absolute rage bait click worthy content, where they made a whole article about the fact that the new minifigure face for the Princess Amidala in the Star Wars sets is missing a mole.
Wow.
And because of that, there is now a lack of diversity, and Lego has failed feminism. It's such a so unnecessary.
I haven't seen
of
this
an
one.
article.
Haven't seen.
It's a mole. It's a mole. It's not failing anyone. Oh,
so they're suggesting by the lack of that, they're failing. That's what it said?
There's a lack. They're saying that there's a lack of quality, lack of attention to detail. They're reducing the level of details that they're putting into sets, and then they spun it into the fact that Lego tries to pride itself on trying to expand diversity within its sets and inclusion and things like that. And because they missed a mole off this minifigure that represents this character, they are failing strong female characters and feminism as a totality, which is just
Wow.
Ridiculous. There's your soundbite, Amor, for your TikTok clips that you've been posting around. There's your soundbite. JakeStuds slams Brick Fanatics whilst hot takes on hot sauce.
Hot takes on hot sauce with hot sauce.
Oh, man. I feel like that one's calming down a bit. My girlfriend has snuck me in some oat milk.
Okay.
Which I'm not sure if it's good or not. I can't remember if that's a Gordon Ramsay trick.
Yeah, I never used oat milk.
To the hot ones. He came with like a bin bag full of supposed tricks. And it was like gallons of Pepto Bismol and
did they help?
Sweets and all sorts of things, and they kind of worked. They kind of didn't.
So we're on Ghost Pepper now, right?
Oh, man, Ghost Pepper.
I used to eat these Ghost Pepper chips during my last not my last one, but one of my charity streams. I used to eat Ghost Pepper chips.
So you're a seasoned pro at this. I'm
Ghost Pepper chips every I think $20. I'd pop a Ghost Pepper chip. So,
hang on 1 second. Let me just close my door.
Chat, we're still doing the fundraising for Stand Up to Cancer. So !donate in my chat if you'd like to check out the links, or if you want to get Jake close to his goal. So take a cake to the face.
Let's raise some more money for Stand Up to Cancer. More. Where are you at?
Where am I at?
On your milestone.
$635 total.
$635. Have you got a milestone?
I have some for tomorrow.
You have some tomorrow. Is that your big push?
Yeah, my big push is tomorrow.
Your big push is tomorrow. Nice.
There's some fun things.
If we hit $500 on my one on Tuesday on the raid train, I will be slamming my face into a cake full of squirty cream. And then I do have some more milestones, but I will reveal those if and when we hit them. I will let you know, though, that if we hit $1,000, I'm destroying the Daily Bugle.
You're destroying it?
I'm destroying it.
Oh,
which,
no.
for those who aren't aware of JakeStuds lore, I did this over 3.5 months of streaming twice a week. I'm a very slow builder. So this is like a good quarter of my life on Twitch represented in a Lego model, which I'm willing to destroy. And if we hit $1,000 today, I will destroy it live on Crossing the Sources.
Wow. Okay.
There you go. There's a call out.
You ready for this ghost pepper?
Oh, I'm not, but let's do it.
I did a little less than I was doing.
Oh no, I poured so much out on the plate. I'm dabbing this one. I'm not.
Oh, you're just gonna dab? Okay.
I'm not pouring this one. If you want to take some off yours, you are.
No, that's okay. I'm gonna live with my consequences. Okay.
I think a fairly generous dab there.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that is just all heat. There's no flavor to that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Oh, that is foul.
I'm going to take this last bite, though, because this doesn't have any real sauce on it, just to kind of soak it up.
That is gross.
Look at us. Look at us. We're 10 deep.
Oh.
We're 10 deep in it. So you gave me your hot take on Lego content creation. I want to hear your hot take specifically about the Lego Twitch community.
Oh, no.
What do we need to stop doing in the Lego Twitch community?
What do we need to stop doing?
Mm-hmm. What's your hot take? Or just a call out? Doesn't have to be what we stop doing, but what's your hot take on it?
Oh man, I don't know. I have so much. I don't really have any. Oh, that is rank.
Woo!
Oh God, that really hit me there.
Don't die. Don't die.
I don't know. I genuinely think there is so much positive in the brick building community.
Okay.
Maybe that's what we need to stop doing. Maybe we need to stop being so positive. Maybe we
Maybe
need
we
to
need
shake
some
things up a
rebels.
little.
Yeah, maybe we need to
Yeah.
shake it up a little bit. Woo! All right. Whoa.
Yeah, I don't really have a hot take for that one.
Okay. I'll take it. That's fine. That's a good.
What's your hot take?
What's my hot take?
That's really good. What's your hot take? What do you think the brick building community on Twitch should stop?
What they should stop. I think they should stop trying to always. This doesn't apply to everyone, of course, but on a general level, a lot of people feel pressure to be buying the latest sets or having the biggest sets or doing the latest thing.
Yeah.
As a means to get viewership or as a means to draw people, and I get that. I respect it. However, you should be doing. I'm sure there's things that you would rather be doing with Lego on your stream instead of just buying the latest UCS set or buying like the latest biggest thing because you think it will help your stream. You should be focusing on actually doing the thing that you are super passionate about, and if it's building a set that's not brand new, but a set that has meaning to you, or learning how to mock and being afraid of mocking live on stream, I think you should do it. You should do the thing that interests you and not because you think you'll get more viewers.
100%. I think the reason my brain didn't go there straight away is that's something that I try to instill in my content from the beginning.
Sure.
Fun fact, I've not bought a set on day one, the newest sets or anything like that, for probably about a year and a half. It's just not something I strive for. It's not something I think personally creates interesting content because everyone else is doing it.
Right.
If you want to see what the latest set is, if you want to see that, go to YouTube where it's a competition.
Yeah.
You don't need to do that on Twitch because Twitch is a personality game. And I don't mean that as far as like you have to be like big, bold, you have to be XYZ. I mean, people watch you not for your thing that you're doing, but people watch you because they like to hear you talk. They like to hear your opinions. They like to hear you laugh. They like your jokes. In the same sense, it's very much like talk radio,
right?
Like NPR or something like that. You know, you're not covered in commercials or music or anything like that. People are there listening to you because you have an interesting take on something.
Right.
You wanna chat about the day to day. You know, it doesn't have to be politics. It doesn't have to be religion. You know, there are certain things streamers, you know, stay away from. I stay away from those things as a 98% rule. There's some things I will talk about that involve politics and whatnot, but that's also just because I personally am, you know, I enjoy politics. I enjoy the theatrics of politics.
Yeah.
So I will bring that up. I will chat about that. You know, over here in the UK, everything's popping off left, right, and center. Yeah. And that affects the day to day. That affects, sometimes those things affect the things of like me being able to buy Lego sets.
Yeah.
Yeah. I 100% agree with no one needs to be building the latest whatever. I mean, I've got Marvel mechs from the beginning of this year still sat in my backlog.
Me too.
That I intend to build before the end of the year, maybe.
Yeah.
I've got all three of them. They're not built. They're, you know, they're a year. I don't think they sell them anymore, do they? I think they retired.
I think they're if they're not already, they will be very soon, I think. Because I remember thinking that I wanted to get more of them for friends just to send off as a nice little thing to send off. And I remember thinking that I need to do that soon because of that. So cool. How you feeling?
Oh, that ghost pepper just tasted.
Bro, it was it's not tasty at all.
No.
How do you feel? Do you want to do any more of these?
We are not sponsored or endorsed by the Ass Kickin
hot sauce. Yeah.
And if someone from that is so happen to be watching, get some better flavor than ghost pepper.
When you get into this level of like hotness, I think you begin to like potentially lose flavor. I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like I've it's reached a point in my body now of like equilibrium.
Okay.
I don't feel the heat. It just my mouth is like really tingly.
I feel the tingly in the like part of the mouth, but like kind of towards the back of my throat a little bit.
Yeah.
You want to do another one? How you feel?
Yeah, let's do another one.
All right. We're on number 11 of 12. This one is literally called the Ass Blaster. So,
Oh no. Maybe I shouldn't have shut that door so quickly.
Okay. It's very watery.
Oh man, yeah, that's watery. Very red. Like a very vibrant red.
Yeah.
Are you still pouring?
Oh yeah,
No?
I am.
You got. Oh man, no. I've gone to dabbing. I mean, I'm doing a generous dab, but I'm not inhaling.
It's not a lot. It's not too bad, right?
Can we start a petition for more and more to represent the brick building community on the actual Hot One show? I think you'd put Sean Evans to shame.
No, that's not true.
That is so true. We would have used the actual Hot One sources if I could get them in the UK, but we can't get them. So this is why we've done this.
I'm thinking about doing like a hot ones version. I almost want to make this a mini series.
Let's do it.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go.
Moist.
Moist.
Oh no, this is alarming. That one, there's nothing immediate to that one.
It's gonna be, I feel like it's got a little kick, but I feel like it's gonna creep. It's already starting to.
Oh, I can feel it. I'm feeling it on my tonsils.
Yep. Yep, there it is.
Oh man. Yep. Yep, that's gonna be an ass blaster. Oh man. Oh. Ah.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Okay. So.
Okay.
Ray. Next question. What do you enjoy least about making content as a Lego fan? What are the things that you just dislike is part of like that whole I'm a Lego creator thing?
There is a certain amount of unhealthy pressure we put on ourselves to strive for, is this the most creative thing I'm doing? Lego is a very creative pursuit, a very creative hobby. We can get bogged. Oh wow, no, I'm feeling it in my lungs now.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get a little short.
It's right here. It's right here, right?
Yeah, it is. I feel like yeah, it's a very creative pursuit and a very creative hobby. And we are constantly asking ourselves, is this the most creative I can be? Is this the most creative I can do? Is this the most creative thing for the channel?
Right.
And sometimes it's okay not to.
Yeah.
Last night, me and my girlfriend Doodle Rocks, we did a speed building challenge together. And then at the end of it, we sat and built together the dried wildflowers.
Right.
And it got to the time that I kind of wanted to. I sort of had to pre-schedule to sort of like think about trying to find someone to raid. And we weren't done building the set. And I was like, what is the point in forcing myself to stay on camera, trying to force this creativity when it's not needed?
Yeah.
I'm enjoying building this set. Let's move on. Let's move the community to somewhere else. Let's take the community to another level of fun. We've sort of had the fun. We've peaked and dropped.
Yeah.
Let's not have this pressure. So I think that
that push to always want to be or need to feel like you're being creative or on while you're on camera, or thinking of the next big thing, whether it's like the next huge redeem on your channel or the next event you want to plan, or something interesting because for the sake of being interesting, not unlike talking about the building the latest set, right? Like there's that pressure to do something just for the sake of keeping things interesting on your content.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's okay just to sit there and build and chat, even if it's just building a set. Like I don't have music on my streams because I don't want to deal with various levels of copyright, because my dream ideal scenario is I'd run my streams like a radio show.
Yeah.
I'd be playing music in between. I'd be building a set. We'd be chatting with the chat.
Yeah.
With just like the latest fun music that because I love music so much. Like music is another one of my passions in life.
Yeah.
I can feel it. I can feel it in my nose. It's all coming out my nose.
Yeah. I just feel it everywhere in here.
Yeah.
Woo!
So I don't have music on my streams. And there are moments where my internal monologue is going, Jake, you haven't said something for 30 seconds. Dead air, dead air. There's dead air, Jake.
Yeah.
Sometimes you've got to allow dead air. You don't have to find a joke. You don't have to say something. So that's something I feel I personally need to work on.
Right.
And I think that's something the community can work on as well. Sometimes it's okay to have dead air. Let yourself breathe.
Yeah. Fair.
Yeah. Did I answer the question? I'm not sure if I answered.
You did. You answered the question. Do you feel that? Do you feel like we could? You rate? Can you do this last one? Can you do this last one?
Oh, I'm gonna do it.
Are you sure?
Visibly red as well.
So we're on the last one. Spontaneous combustion.
This
over
one
1 million.
has a different kind of danger warning on it.
What's it say?
It has. This is so dangerous. Apparently, they've decided to put their warning not just in English, but also I think in Spanish.
I'm seeing that. Okay.
It's a
woo. Last one, chat.
It's dangerous on all levels.
I'll tell you, chat. I'm gonna do this, but if you donate like another.
Oh, I just opened the bottle. Oh no!
Oh, I smell it. If you all donate like another $100, I'll do another one after this one of this.
Yeah, if we can get donate $100 to more and more, I'll do 2 dabs of this.
You'll do 2 dabs.
Are you pouring still?
Yeah, but not as much as I was doing.
Oh man! That's so that is literally that is just water and pepper. That's all that can be.
I went a little lighter. I'm gonna be honest. I went a little lighter than I've been doing. I want to kill myself here.
That's so runny and so moist.
So moist.
I poured it onto my plate, and I can see through the hot sauce to my plate. There is.
Yeah, I can see the through the layer of it of my chicken tender.
Oh man.
Ready? Okay.
I do not
I only put a little bit,
You're
chat.
having to edit this.
It'll be fine.
Oh no! I just dropped in all the other sauces that are on my plate. Oh no!
You have to eat it that. I'm just kidding. Don't do.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh.
Oh, that one's gonna be a big grower.
I don't feel anything yet.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
But that's what makes me scared of it.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, I'm starting to feel it. Oh, yeah.
Oh, I can feel it in my head.
My nose is running.
Oh.
My nose is running. Hold on.
Chat, do not buy this. Do not buy these products.
I'm just eating more to help soak it up.
My problem is as well, I've reached peak chicken fatigue.
Me too.
Can't pack more in.
This is it. Okay. Final question.
Hit me.
What's the worst Lego set you ever built?
Oh. Controversial because I loved it at the time. The City Skate Park, the original City Skate Park, the one that came out last year.
Yeah. Why was it the worst one?
It had all good intentions, but like I just built the Friends one, and the Friends one, absolute, is so much better than that. To the point where I've actually seen. Oh, you in the Lego store the other day? Go away, Siri. Watch. Shut up. I've seen that they re-released a city skate park. To align more like the Friends one, because the Friends one was so good. They only released a city skate park last year. Normally they don't do that. They don't release two of the same kind of thing one year after the other. They move straight on.
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh.
Good answer.
I'm so lightheaded.
We did it.
We did it.
We're done.
We did it.
My eyes are tearing up. Ooh. All right.
Oh, I'm so surprised you did that with absolute zero help. Oh my god.
So, chat, I want to thank you all for doing this, but most especially hanging out with JakeStuds here. Shout out to JakeStuds. And
shout out to more.
Man, we'll both continue to be doing our Stand Up to Cancer campaigns here for the next day or so. Please check them out. It's a wonderful cause. We're at over $36,000 as a team. I'm well on my way to my $1,000 goal. Jake's well on his way to his $500 goal.
Yeah.
But more than anything, this has been a wonderful time. Jake, where can everyone find you on the internet? Where can they find your content?
Jake is my name. Studs are my game. My
True.
name is JakeStuds. You can find me absolutely everywhere. All over the internet. As JakeStuds. It might be Jake_studs or just JakeStuds, all one word, depending on whether or not I somehow got the username. But there we are. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky. If you're on Blue Sky, shout out to Blue Sky. I'm still on Twitter, but I'm barely using it anymore.
Same.
I just lost all interest in Twitter.
Okay, I'm gonna have you do the usual closing of the show. Final thoughts, whether they be wisdom, advice, or just your own plug, whatever you want it to be. Jake Studs, the floor is yours, friendo.
Don't do this at home. That would be my first bit of advice. And secondly, I just love this community so much. This community. I mean, we said that we minus the typo that happened. We're at roughly $36,000, correct?
Right.
That means we hit our target second year in a row, raising so much money for such an amazing cause. It means so much to be part of this community. It honestly chokes me up even sort of thinking about the amount of good and the amount of amazingness that this community does on such a regular basis. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
If you're thinking about joining the brick building community, whether it's a streamer, a viewer, or just someone who enjoys a plastic brick, please do. It's the best community out there.